Oh, so we're live. Oh, good. All right. So today live video is on my results that I have attained for the last week in doing the 30-day challenge. And like I said, I will come on here even if no one showed up but me, because you have to be accountable to yourself. All right. So today, right. So basically, let me just relax and breathe. Oh my God. First live on my own. I did my first live the other day, but yeah, first live on my own, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Right. So so for my report, so I'm going, like I message business owners and just people on LinkedIn. Every person on my LinkedIn page, I went through page by page. I'm going to tell you how much people I messaged there. I did meditations, and I have some of the meditations listed, and I also did another meditation this morning, a different type, and I'll tell you how those went. And well, the videos at 4 o'clock did not happen. I ended up doing all of my videos in the morning, but I'll go through the video part, and the reading of the cards, and then one thing I didn't write down here, the video, the secret. How did I do in watching that? The secret. Right. So let me start with the report, because I'm sure everybody wants to know how about the LinkedIn and how I did with that. So for LinkedIn, what I did, I'm right now I'm going through the USA. So only people that are in the US, and then after I do that, I would do everybody that I have on my LinkedIn that is living in Canada. So right now on my LinkedIn, I'll be going through every single day. So I'll give you the daily reports. I have it here. Too many books. So for the first day, I was so nervous. I was so terrified for the first day. I messaged 8 people. And before I go on how many people I did each day, I basically said my note was, I'm getting to know, hi, and I will say the person's name. I am getting to know all my LinkedIn followers, all of my LinkedIn connections, and their businesses and what they do. And I will go on their profile and I will look and see what were their positions that they had listed, or what, because people not only list their positions, sometimes people don't just, and you have to figure out what it is that they do. And then people have like different professions. Keeper, I know what an accountant does. My connection is unstable. Okay. Sorry. Computer and the internet. My niece is in the next room. Probably this might not be the perfect time to do my live, because my niece is in the next room in online school. Anyhow, and right. So basically, right. So what I did is I would, for example, like I was saying, the accountant. So when I messaged, I messaged an accountant, and I just said to him, I see that you're an accountant. Do you specialize in a particular area? Now, for the other business owners, what I would do is, at the end of this video, I would link it in the description. I will copy and paste the message from LinkedIn, just in case any of you want to copy it and use it. I'll tell you the effectiveness as I go through the day, get to know you. And then on the second bit, I would basically ask them, see that you are an author or a speaker or a CEO at whatever company. Would you mind, I said, would you mind telling me what services you offer clients and what you do, or something like that. So just basically getting to know them, like I said I would do. I would get to know all of them. I messaged in total 6 people. And how many people responded? I say less than 10 people. So I have, yeah, about less than 10 people, and I had one virtual coffee with one lady. There's some that I messaged that they actually didn't have position, they actually weren't working right now, they were laid off, or they lost their job. And for those people, I note them down, and if I come across anyone that wants their type of service, I refer them. Because yes, I'm doing this to achieve clients and all that, but at the same time, if you meet someone along the way and you can help them, that's what you do. That's what our job is. Well, I put it as my job is to always make sure that I'm giving more than I should, because we always want, but we don't ever want to give out. But anyhow, back down to the task at hand. So let's still a little bit nervous. All right. So that's LinkedIn down. The next thing that I did was my meditations. So I at first I started out listening to 15-minute meditation, because remember I was doing the 300 Michael Happel challenge. And I actually did a video inviting all of you to join his Facebook group, because we were a 300 mark of additional people that joined last week, and we reached it. Definitely reached it. And this morning he announced that he's going to get our present. I don't know what our prize is going to be, but I'm super excited. For me, it's like a prize, big or small, doesn't matter. It could be a button. It's the thought that counts, right? And right, so I listened to meditations. On the first, I actually wrote down the first one. So I listened to a meditation from Rising Higher Meditation. It was a guided meditation. It was a You Are God, profoundly powerful guided meditation by Rising Higher Meditation. So Rising Higher Meditation is the channel, the name of the channel, and that was pretty good. And then the next one I did was a Reiki Zen meditation, 1 hour. It was a healing. The reason why I listened to this one was a healing, positive motivation, and it was from Yellow Brick. Oh, I have to go back and tell you something about a LinkedIn person that I put on here to tell you about. Right. So then the next day for my other meditation, I think that was another 1 hour as well. Today's meditation. So I wrote a note. This was the best meditation session that I had for the entire week. I made sure that I made a note of it. I said, today's meditation was amazing. I had a moment of visualizing, and I had a connection with my body where I felt completely relaxed. And normally I feel relaxed, but this was like on another level. I can't explain it. And if you do meditation, you might understand that, sometimes when you're doing meditations, you have different experiences. And this one was like phenomenal. And when I got up from that, I felt so positive, so energized. I think that day was the first day that I completed every single thing in the challenge. Well, except the 4 o'clock, except the 4 o'clock video. I completed every single thing in the challenge, and I got to do extra things on that day. And my day went by. And the meditation for that day was deep relaxation, soothing ocean waves, and it was a 1 hour by the Honest Guys. I love them. Their meditations are so good. And then day 4, I did a guided deep relaxation, soothing ocean. Oh, I did over the same meditation again, but the first time was a charm. But it was so good. And yesterday's meditation, I didn't write it down, but yesterday's meditation, I think I actually probably did over the same meditation yesterday. And today I did a manifestation meditation. And I don't even have my phone next to me, but I will list the meditations that I did at the bottom as well. So let me write that down, list meditation, so I don't forget, because I always have to make a meditations. All right, so that's for the meditation. So I basically did for the first 2 days, I did 50 minutes, one with 56 minutes. And then the struggle to lay there for 1 hour, but I did it and I got it done. And I mean, an hour a day of meditation, that's, well, I did that yesterday, it'll be 6 days. Today is 7 days. So let's say, because some of them was a little bit over an hour. So let's say I did 7 hours of meditation for the entire week. Now that's 7 hours of shutting my mouth up because we know that I can talk a lot and just listening and letting, letting the universe, letting God just connect with you and your spirit. And sometimes that's things that we have to do to be able to attract and achieve those things that we want in our lives, because we need guidance. We can't move from our egos every single time. So that's let me go on to my other parts of my report. Oh, let me tell you about one thing that I made a note when I was on LinkedIn. So I messaged everybody on LinkedIn, and some people were kind. Some people were, I had a lady that told me, go on her about page and I will see every single thing that she does. First, she asked me if I wanted to use her services. And when she recognized I didn't want to use her services, she told me to go on her about page, on her LinkedIn page, and read it. Now think about it. If we do those things to people that in the future might have been potential clients, there's no way that I would probably go back to her for to be her client ever. I would look for someone else that was kind to me when I didn't want their services. So we have to, and the reason why I wanted to remember that one as well is because I want you to know that you have to be very cautious when people are coming and speaking if they're not interested in your services. You see, when you have good customer relationships and the person is just a passerby, but because they had that good conversation with you, they don't forget you, and then they will always come back to you and use you for their services, because they will say, well, you know, Elizabeth was so good and so kind to me, and I could definitely recommend her to somebody else. Obviously, I would probably not I will not probably not, I will not recommend her to anyone else, because um, I didn't feel the welcoming. If you don't want to answer, just don't reply to the message. But anyhow, don't want to come on here and behave so all negative and stuff like that. But you will, but on people, remember that that is something that I will not do, and just keep going. There's just one person, you just move on from. Next thing that we cannot do. I had this guy that I messaged, and I was asking him, and like I told you, getting to know them, like how Chella told us, I was about to do this because I'm so accustomed to doing my videos and pointing out. But anyhow, so and so basically finding out about these clients, about these people and their businesses. This one guy, when he messaged me back and he told me in his profession's language what he does, I understood nothing. I still don't understand. He even told me to go on his website, obviously because he's trying to now push me from off of LinkedIn to get on his website and go on his LinkedIn page and all that. And I went and looked because I was still curious, but I still don't understand what he does actually. So as bookkeepers, as business owners, make sure that you go there and you can break it down for the normal person to understand. So when you're don't say tell people's transactions, tell people invoices and receipts. The money that you're putting out to your business and the money that's coming into your business. That's what they understand. Because I find that even when I tell business owners about transactions, that word, yes, it's a little word, and to us it's like, oh, that's kind of easy to understand. They don't, because it's not their profession. So you just have to find words or find an explanation to get your across to them as into what you do. Because obviously there's no way that I will be able to refer anyone to him because I don't know what he does. All right. Because the thing is, along with messaging business owners. I find that I fall in love with it. It sometimes feels a little bit tedious though, sitting down here for 30 minutes and not being on my cell phone. I actually put my cell phone on the bed right now. I have 15 more minutes because I said 30 minutes. Not being on my cell phone and just messaging business owners. Sometimes I'm like, oh, when the time is going to be up, and I'm checking the time. But I find that that I still enjoy it because you get to meet people, you get to see that there's a lot of people out there with that are to help other people. I met a lady, this is the last story on LinkedIn. I met a lady that she is in, I think she helps old senior homes. The homes are obviously a lot for old people, and she helps them with the what she does, or machines or something like that for their old people homes. And I asked her what does she love about it, because I don't just ask them what they do. I end up forming a conversation, finding out what they love about their job to get to know the person. And she was like, she loved the fact that she gets out there to help people. And I was like, oh my God, that's what it's all about. So I definitely would not forget her, obviously, because she was that really touched my heart. Anyhow, so back to the list. Right. So for my book, so as I told you, I am writing a book. So for my book, I started out because I have written 1,651 words prior to the challenge, but I didn't write anything after that. I'm writing words every day, or the aim was to write 300 words every day. At the time I went over. So I finished at 4,139 words. So in total, my book now has 4,139 words. And that's a total amount of words that I wrote for the week is 2,488 words. Now I'm going to continue writing in my book for the rest of the month. For my book, I'm writing a book on my, you would think that I would probably should be writing a book on bookkeeping and some steps or something like that. But when I was doing the Write That Book challenge with Michael Heppel, we were brainstorming as into book ideas. And the one thing that I really was passionate about was writing my story of my life, because I really had some horrible experiences and I really want to share my story with other people so that it can help those people out there that had a horrible, bad, upbringing or had bad experiences and stuff in life. And it could show you that you don't have to stay to be that person. You can grow past those experiences, use those as strength to push you towards achieving your goals. I mean, doing YouTube right now is a goal. Doing a live, I never thought I'd be sitting here doing a live. Technically right now I'm talking to myself because I don't have anyone here, but I love it. I love the fact that I stepped past, this is a fear, that I stepped past today to do, and I'm very proud of myself. And these are the things that when you are able to overcome those horrible things that people would have done you, it helps you to see your own greatness, and it helps you to believe in yourself more and to be able to do those things that you are afraid to do. Recognize that it's not that scary. So that's basically a little touch on my book. I will tell you a bit more about it as the time goes by, and I will be creating a Facebook group for it as well. And all those things are to come, but that's not yet because we're still in the process of getting our books written and stuff like that. Anyhow, so that's a part of the book. So I wrote, yes, 2,488 words this week. So we'll see how much I write next week, right? So remember I said that at 4 p.m. every day, I will be making my YouTube video for the following day. I did not do that. The previous week, I was brilliant at doing that. But I think because now I created myself a whole schedule, and some days I was like all over the place with the schedule because, you're now getting accustomed to it and it's new. But what I started to do though is, because I recognize that looking for a topic in the morning and all that was not working out. So I will look for my topic the night before, So the first day was horrible. The next day, I think I uploaded my video really late. And then the next day I was like, oh my God, I have to stop this. And because normally because I have a list on my phone, but I was trying to do more videos. I have a list of videos that I am going to do on my channel. But for this challenge, after my meditation for the first day, I had the whole message of, why don't you create videos on setting up those processes for your business? And I'm sure a lot of you would have loved those things, because I think I think that's your name. She messaged and she was like, thank you. When I did the cleanup video, the process of cleanup, and I probably might talk more about stuff like that later. And I will see how the universe guides me for the next couple of weeks, or days for the next week, because next week I'll be here on a live again and stepping up my comfort zone every time. And I lost my train of thought. What time is it? I have 10 more minutes. Right. So I didn't get to do the 4 p.m. videos. I basically I looked for the topic the night before, and then I made the video in the morning. So right now, where I'm doing the live with you, I would have been making my video to upload, and then I watch that bit I did not do. And I think I'm probably going to take that out, but I'll think about it, because that part is not working out. The next thing is for my cards. So as you see my cards up here, I'm going to change that, because I'm not limiting myself to just gaining a client. I'm going to put it to gain 5 clients, because what happens is we limit ourselves a lot. And then when we just receive the one thing that we're asking for, we're like, oh, I should have, would have, could have. And if you watch my video on on my Mother's Day video, when I talk about getting my daughter and stuff like that, if I didn't list everything that I wanted when I got her, I would not have gotten them. I would have gotten some random thing. And you have to be very specific. So in doing my meditation this morning, I decided that I will definitely be changing that, and I will put it to be 5 clients. I definitely have my check. I have a check here that I made, a secret check that I made. It's somewhere on my desk. I printed out the secret check. I was supposed to be watching the secret video. I watched that for the first. I did not watch it yesterday, and I didn't watch it the day before. But all the other days, I watched the movie. I did watch the secret movie, and it's a motivation. But what I have been doing though before bed, I didn't do it this morning, but before bed I was reading the book, the Strangest Secret in the World. And I find reading this book really did help me, really did push that motivation and make me see that, it is possible what I am doing, what I am looking to achieve. And I definitely would achieve it, because I have a goal, I have a definite purpose, and I am going somewhere. The funny thing is that this past week too, that I have been seeing different numbers. So I saw 333. I don't know if you might be as optimistic as me, but 3 is my number. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, it was completely freaking out. And this last night, I was messaging my best friend. I was telling him, do you think that I should still continue with this LinkedIn messaging people or whatever? Because, it's not turning out how I thought it might have. And he was like, there's 365 days in a year. If you do this for the next 2 months, you can say that, well, I did it for 2 months, I am done. You only did it for a week. And so bless him, God bless him. He's such a amazing, person that I have in my life. And the thing is, when I read that, I went on YouTube to look for my meditation, and I brought up on this guy and because he was sharing how much subscribers he gained. 555, 555. And I went and look up and see, what does 555 mean? And 555 basically meant start worrying, you're on the good path or something like that. You could look it up though, but it was basically what I got from it was stop worrying and just keep doing what you're doing. So I was like, oh my gosh, what a blessing to my soul. Anyhow, so next thing now, because the time is going to have 5 more minutes, because I said I was going to come on here for 30 minutes only. And I did my 50-minute planks. I did do my 50-minute planks, and they are hard. They are hard as shit. I'm telling you, they are so hard. But I did them. I did not have any breaks or anything like that. And then I'm also doing my roses. He has a 30-day challenge. This guy, his channel is something aliens, and he has this 30-day challenge, and I am actually doing that with my best friend. So I do the plank and then I do that. But I definitely have been exercising every single day since I made that video. And right, so it's a challenge that I'm doing. And like I told you, for the secret video, which is the last thing that I have here, for the secret video, I did not watch it every day, but I watched it most days. But I was the reason why, and before I go, hopefully I'm not sticking up too much. Your connection is unstable. Okay. So the reason why I decided to change that is because when I was doing my meditation this morning, and the lady was like, every single thing is going to flow to you. You just have to know what it is that you want and, just feel it. And when I felt it, I find out for the whole week that my goal of those 5 clients is still there. So why am I writing a goal that I want more than that? So that's definitely why I'm going to change it. I'm just going to put it there. I'm going to use the same wording that I have. Well, probably might change it up, and I will share that with you next week when we come on this call. So that's it for my latest video. I don't have anyone here for any questions, but if you have any questions, you can always put it in the comment section of the video. And yeah, but I am grateful that I got over this trying to do a live stream, and I did it. And yeah, thank you, and bye-bye. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. All right, so I'm probably gonna wait for like 1 more minute or so, just in case anyone shows up. And but I don't want it too long. Well, you know what? I'll close it down now. And if you have any questions, you can always put in the comment section below. I will not stay longer than I said I was supposed to. And it's 29:27 and it's counting down. So I will take this time to say bye again. And thank you so much for watching.